Alright, so today we're going to be doing addition and subtraction. So our take for today is going to be 3rd grade 4C, which is solving one-step and multi-step problems involving addition and subtraction within 1000 using a variety of strategies based on place value, including algorithm. So what we're going to work on today is two different math equations. They're both word problems, just they have different formats. So our first word problem reads, Samantha goes to the store. In the store, Samantha buys a pair of shoes for $57 and a pair of jeans that cost $23. How much money does Samantha spend? So what I also have here is different colored markers. So what I'm going to be using these markers for different purposes. So what I want to use the green marker for is to highlight key data. So what I want to do is, here in the question is asking me how much did Samantha spend. So based on this, I could tell I have one or two options, either addition and subtraction. So what I also see is that she spent $57 and $23. Now usually when you buy stuff, usually that means that you're adding them together. So now this is where place value comes in handy. So the way from now on I want you to do the math is to create a chart. So we're doing within 1000, we're gonna be looking at the 10th and hundredths place. So we have hundreds, tens, and then your ones, which is also your units. So the number 57, I know that it has 10 fives and 1 7. That being said, I'm gonna put 5 here and 7 here, and then 23, same principle, 2 10s, 3 1s. And since we're adding, we're gonna put a plus sign here. So this is where things get a little bit complicated, because as you could tell, 7 plus 3 is 10, but we can't have a 10 as your in your ones place. So what I wanna be able to do is here look at which is my 10s and which is my ones. So here I see I got 0 ones. I'm gonna carry over my 1 to the 10s place, and notice that I put it on top of the 5, not next to it. So this is what it's saying is 1 plus 5, which is 6, plus 2, which is 8. So based on this, if I put them together, Samantha spent 8 tens and 0 units. So in total, she spent a total of $80. Now this one is the same, but it has a little bit more work to it. It says Jack has finally received his utility bills, and then he shows me a chart or a graph, which is electric $57, gas $82, water $127. Jack paid with $300. How much does he have left? So what I'm thinking here is, how do I find out how much money he has left? Usually when you have a bill, you add the amounts up together. So what I'm thinking is, what color did I use before? Green. So what the question is, how much does he have left? So this usually means subtraction, but now I have to ask myself, what am I gonna subtract? So here I see that she paid with $300, and then when she's paying this a utility bill, so then I here see that she paid 57, 82, and 127. So what I want to do now is I'm gonna add the 57, 82, and 127, and I'm gonna put 300 to the side because I might be using that later. Once again, we're gonna, since we're within 1000, our T-chart should only go up to the hundreds place. So hundreds, tens, ones. Once again, I have 5 tens, 7 ones, 8 tens, 2 ones, and here I have 127. So what's it telling me? For the first time, I see 100s, 2 tens, and 7. Now, a little trick that I also want to teach y'all is that to make it a little bit easier, we can also switch these two places to make it a little bit easier on y'all. So it'll be the same thing, 100, 10 and 1s, 127, 82, and 57. So here I see that 7 and 2 make 7, 8, 9 plus 7. I know 7 plus 7 is 14. 7 plus 2, 16. Remember what I said a while ago? You can't have 16 as your answer, so you're going to keep the 6 and carry the 1 over. Now, what I could do here is to make it easier. We know that 8 plus 2 equals 10, plus 5 equals 15, plus 1 equals 16. Same thing, take out the 1, carry it over. 1 plus 1 equals 2. So here we see that 266 is how much Jack spent in total. Now, does that mean that we're done with the equation? No. So we're missing one more thing, that she paid $300. So then I'm gonna bring the 300 down, so we have 300. Now, this is where it gets tricky. Do I add 300 and 266, or do I subtract? But remember, when I see the word left, I'm paying with $300, and how much do I have left? When I hear the word left, I usually think of subtraction, so that's what I'm gonna do. Now, see, this is how I wrote it regularly, but if we use our strategy, once again, I want us to draw the T-chart. Hundreds, tens, ones. Jack paid with 300, and how much did we say that they had paid initially? 266. So we bring the 266. Now, right here we can see that you can't subtract 6 from 0. So then we usually borrow from the neighbor, but you can't borrow 0. So then the next thing would be to go to the next number. So 3 turns into 2. And right here, I won't put 100 because remember the 10th value from here to here is 1/10. So this will be 10. So this one turns into 10. And then remember, we're trying to go all the way over here. So now we have to borrow from him. Turns him into 9. This turns him into 10. So now I could subtract. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 6 is 3. 2 minus 2 is 0. So how much does Jack have left over after paying? That's $34.